everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love out there with Thompson. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's LeBron, and at the three, the small forward.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
James, and the dunk by James.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
Love with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry against Irving. From deep, Iguodala. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. James finds Irving. Warriors with the rebound.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And Bogut slams it in. Here's James. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Curry passes it to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Uncovered. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here's Love for three. Rebounded by Bogut.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
LeBron kicks to Irving from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 6.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson in the corner. Shoots from 14. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
How active is Draymond Green on the offensive end? This guy is so good at recognizing, okay, I've got to look from the mid-range.
To halt the run. And LeBron with the layup. James has got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson finds Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the dunk by LeBron.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Thompson gets it to go. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
It's Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 9.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, LeBron James, we have seen it for years. The ability with that frame, that athletic ability to finish through contact.
Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
That bucket in no time at all.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson dishes to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. Curry against Irving. Green inside the three-point line. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, a decent shooter from D. But D for Iguodala is shooting with confidence from there. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Really left alone that time.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
LeBron passes to Smith. Irving from long range. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Out to Thompson. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. Pass to Iguodala. James against Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
And it's sent back by Bogut, and he's able to get it back. Here's James. Nice shot from the wing.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 14.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside, James. James down the lane. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Thompson. Curry trying to break free. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Well, inside the painted area, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
Sweet move. And James throws it down hard.
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Curry against Irving. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. James kicks to Love. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 14. Curry finds Bogut, and there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Cavaliers on D. Here's Curry. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got 9 points.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry.
Oh, LeBron does it again!
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Here he goes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. James with it. Now Green defending, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one misses. Warriors leading by 14. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
But Klay Thompson is dialed in, and for the defense, that's a problem.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Smith finds James. From range, LeBron is good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one with a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's good. James has got 26.
Yeah, smart play from LeBron. Recognizing his best option was the pull-up.
Now here's Curry. He's got 24. The pass to Iguodala. Launches it. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Love can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Out to Thompson. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
On defense, Cleveland. It's a 16-point game, and the three ball is good.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Thompson dishes to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and that one's good. Love.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
Smith finds Thompson. And on the way from Irving for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 6.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
Thompson passes to Bogut. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Iguodala. Out to Thompson. A baseline J. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Outside Irving. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And he nails the third. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Iguodala. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry, good.
And Steph Curry's got to absorb some contact in that instance, but that does not have any effect on his ability to put points on the board.
Nice shot by Smith.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Smith. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by J.R.
Curry kicks to Green, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Iguodala, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Good on the bucket, and that's 17 points for Smith.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
Curry can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Jacks up a three. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Smith.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Irving finds Smith from deep. James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. The three. Love the pass to James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Outside for Curry. Bogut down low. Covered by Smith. James against Curry. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Thompson with the bucket.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Gets a hand on it. James on the follow. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
LeBron James leads by contributing in so many different areas. That time, a big offensive rebound.
Here's Bogut. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Love gets it to go.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Smith finds James. And here's Love from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Thompson passes to Curry. Another three from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Warriors leading by 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
The shot's good from Love.
This is why you can't lose sight of Kevin Love even for a millisecond. He's an absolute sniper from deep.
Here's Curry. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. They get it again. Outside for Curry. Second chance shot. Green for 2 points. Curry's got 43 points.
Just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Back to Love. Over Green. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Iguodala outside. Another three for Golden State.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a nice handle from Andre Iguodala. He had to maneuver around the defense.
Here's James. James gets inside and finishes.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Curry with the three, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Tristan Thompson. Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's LeBron James, and it's Love in at the fourth shot. And James throws it down hard.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring, right there it's just passing.
Thompson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Smith for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
3.
James has got his 9th assist in the game now.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
Andre Iguodala got it cooking a little bit tonight. He never takes bad shots, and it's paid off.
Love kicks to Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Iguodala against James. It's Iguodala with the drive, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Snatched up. Here's Bogut. Good D by Thompson. And here are the Cavaliers to take the lead. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by LeBron. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Inside, Klay Thompson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Out to Smith. Down low. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Irving against Curry. And here's Iguodala outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on LeBron James. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green, kicks it out to Iguodala. Thompson with it. He's picked up by James. Thompson against James. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers trailing. Smith wide open. He fired. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, you know J.R. Smith has a love of the spotlight. He just made a huge shot.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
A nice shot by Irving.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Curry against Irving. Counted, and the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 2 at those points from Stephen Curry.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And it's Irving missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
To the paint. Yes! And the foul. That one on Thompson.
You guys know that's the kind of play that can get J.R. Smith absolutely taking over for a stretch of the game.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with a 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
And stolen by James. LeBron finishes inside with authority.
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
It's good from long range.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Curry finds Bogut. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. They get it back.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
LeBron passes to Irving. No good on the 3. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Curry. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they're running. Here's Iguodala. Good!
Andre Iguodala, time and again, can be trusted in these tight spots.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's James. The kick out to Irving. Smith with room to shoot. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
J.R. prides himself on being the man in clutch moments like this. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They trail by 4. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Almost automatic shooting free throws. Steph Curry, no one I'd rather have in this spot.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they made close. And the last shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket, we'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game. However, if it is ruled good, we'll be heading to overtime.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is...
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Iguodala out there with Green. Then there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bogut in at the center filling out the middle.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Green inside the three-point line. Outside for Curry. And there's the call on James. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, it's hard to add up how much damage Curry has done with his shot in his career. This jump shot has been one of the greatest weapons we've ever seen. You call that calmness in the face of the storm. Could turn out to be a huge bucket by Jefferson.
Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Curry goes inside. Puts up a deep three. And Thompson is good for three. Thompson's got 35.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line and you've got to guard him from that spot. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Warriors leading. Thompson from long range. And another three for Golden State.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And he makes that one. Smith's got 49 points in the game.
When J.R. Smith gets rolling, he can absolutely take over a game just like he's done in this one.
Curry with the steal, and they're on the break. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the flexibility of Bogut? The timing makes him such an easy guy to set up at the rim.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Green kicks to Curry. And count it from 19 feet away. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Tries to hit him. Green with the block. Pass to Curry. A three ball. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Unbothered by the pressure, Tristan Thompson delivers.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game. And so here's Cleveland.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And here's Love for three. Got it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
Here's Curry with the three, right between the eyes.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And Love gets it to go. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.